What up, world?
Hey, everybody.
It's Dish Gods
Welcome back.
coming in your ears. Yeah, we're starting out like that. Hope everybody is doing well. This is Dish Gods. This is our podcast. I'm Max, and I'm joined always by my best friend in the whole world,
Little Bear.
Yeah, we are feeling super tip-top today.
Yeah, very
100%.
tip-top. I'm about 80%.
Yeah,
But,
I'm hovering around like, 50, 60.
well, that's every day.
Yeah. We're sick.
Again.
Again.
Surprise.
Just the fucking monster followed us back home and held us down and inserted himself back inside of us.
Forcefully.
Yeah, so...
Well, being at the Petri dish that is our job, it is not hard to get sick.
Are you talking about the podcast?
Yeah.
And how...
Well, constantly being
we're just
around your sick ass.
dirty boys.
I'm just glad we don't have to share a mic anymore. Because God knows what else I'd pick up if I had to share the mic with you.
It's nice that I get to sit across the room from you. Yeah, you might be wondering what this is. This isn't just two sick dudes yammering. This is our show where we're here to dish on everything and anything. Usually it's a lot more intense, usually a lot more screaming.
Yep.
But since we're sick and we've been going hard for about 3 or 4 weeks straight now, we were thinking we'd do something different.
We're gonna tone it down. We're gonna take it down about 2 pegs.
Yeah, we're gonna have a real chill episode.
Super chill.
There's a lot of current events going on with President Baby Hands. There was that massacre in Kentucky that didn't happen. Obama's on vacation. That's costing me money.
Apparently.
Apparently. There's the quote-unquote bad guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check Donald Trump's Twitter.
Not bad guys. Bad quote dudes.
Quote bad, end quote, dudes.
Dudes.
End quote.
Bad
like
dudes.
Our president said there are bad dudes. So that's great. Yeah, so what we're going to do this episode, instead of talking about everything, getting all fired up, and just, getting wound up, since we're sick, we want to preserve our energy, and so we were alive to do another episode. We're going to switch up the format. We've got some really cool questions we found, and we just kind of want to just have a nice, chill, gentlemanly discussion.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Let's.
Well, right off the bat, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh yeah, it's right around next week, right?
Yeah, I think. I don't know what day. 13th.
Shit, I don't know either.
Right?
No, it's the 14th.
14th. Are you doing anything for Valentine's Day? Are you a Valentine's Day guy?
Not usually, but my girlfriend's really not much for Valentine's Day type things anyway. But
Nice.
we usually just go out and have a dinner or
A date.
Yeah, just some kind of a date. Nothing too fancy, but just a time for me and her to really just kind of put everything else aside and spend some time together.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you a gift giver? Do you like gifts, or do you like more like showy, action-y things?
Yeah, a little of both.
Okay.
Real small gifts. It's mostly stuff that she would actually use.
Yeah, practical.
Practical gifts. She likes a lot of like organic perfumes and soaps, and she's constantly using them. I mean, I get her that stuff for Christmas as well, and she'll use them up within a month.
Wow.
So she's like constantly going through these things. So yeah, I'll get her some of that kind of stuff. And she doesn't normally get me anything, which I don't really care.
Yeah.
Valentine's.
I'm not a big gift receiver.
Yeah.
I don't like that whole exchange. It's awkward.
Unless it's my birthday. If it's
Even
my birthday, you better get me something. I don't care if it's a fucking card. You better get me something.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. And your birthday is coming up, right?
It is. Couple weeks.
I know.
The
And
week
it is.
after Valentine's
But
Day.
for the people that don't know, i.e. all our listeners at home, why don't you shout that date into the microphone?
It is the 23rd of February.
Yeah, so why don't you guys hit us up on Twitter or stop by our brand spanking new website.
Oh, yeah.
dishgodscast.com. dishgodscast.com. It's all shiny and new. Just came out of the internet's vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Still covered in placenta.
Yeah.
Has yet to be given up for adoption.
Dr. Little Bear slapped it on the behind and gave it his stamp of approval.
Yeah, and we're actually on Google Play now as well.
We got picked up by Google Play.
Yeah.
Right now, we're still under review for the Apple iTunes store.
But that will be coming soon.
That will be definitely coming soon.
But yeah, So yeah, you can drop all your birthday wishes and anything else you want to on our website. We're going to be plugging that throughout the show, so get used to hearing that.
Yeah. Hang on. I got a quick little anecdote about building the website here.
Oh, I'm interested to hear. Yeah, because
so-
you did all of that.
Yeah,
without
yeah.
my
So-
really without my knowledge.
Little Bear set up the website.
Little Bear refers to himself in third person now too.
Always.
Little Bear's getting a little haughty because I built a website.
So anyway, as everyone knows or should know by now, we used to use WordPress as our old website, and we're using a free service from them, which is fine for what we were trying to accomplish, just the basic bare minimum. Bare minimum. But what I forgot about is I registered our domain name, which was DishGods.
Dishgods.com.
Dishgods.com through WordPress. And I canceled our service with them, but I forgot to cancel the domain name. So when I went to another provider.
Squarespace.
I
We
went to
can give them some love.
So Squarespace, we went through Squarespace, and they're fantastic, phenomenal people.
Absolutely.
So I go through Squarespace, and I go to registerdishgods.com, and I saw that it was taken, and I was like, who the fuck else is registering dishgods.com? And then I remembered, oh yeah, I did. I'm the one
we
that
stole the name
we
from
stole,
ourselves.
Yeah, I stole the name from myself.
Yeah.
So now I have to wait until WordPress re-releases this domain, which could take anywhere from 30 days to a year.
Yeah.
So this is why it's now DishGodsCast.
But we're going to stick with it. So when that domain name frees up, feel free to buy it yourself and use it for all your fan fiction or animation purposes. Maybe you have hate mail for us. Maybe
that would be great. We would love to hear your hate mail, please.
Yeah. Can we get some hate mail up in the show? But yeah, so justgodscast.com, again, plug. It's going to be happening throughout the episode. So
Yep.
you
Google Play. Check us out.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Valentine's Day. I mean,
Yeah. Does Max have any special plans for Valentine's Day?
I got plans.
You going to see Pamela, or what's her name? Pamela Henderson?
Pamela Henderson. No, she's away on vacation, actually.
Oh, really?
No, I got a couple things in the works.
Are you gonna stand in the mirror and give your genitals some weird names?
I could, but I wouldn't really want it to be weird. I'd want it to be more like sexy.
Sexy? Can we talk about that for a second?
You want to surprise your girlfriend with your little general?
Yeah. Like, what is what's the least sexiest, am I saying that right?
What's it like? Yeah, like what's just
The
like
least sexy way to refer to your manhood or to her lady bits.
Oh man, well now we're just opening up a whole can of worms. Can of worms?
You call her downstairs mix up the can of worms?
Can of worms.
You're gonna open up her can of worms?
The wound that never heals.
The axe wound.
Eye
Mound.
of Sauron.
The Eye of Sauron. Oh, is that the back door?
Both, really.
Oh, wow.
One eye's just permanently winking.
The winking brown eye.
God, we're not even 10 minutes in. We're being fucking disgusting.
Hey,
Welcome
man.
to our show. We're sick and dirty this episode. This episode doesn't count. This episode's not canon. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I have a friend who, you know who I'm talking about. What does he call his dick?
Max. It's okay. You can talk about yourself. You don't have to say I'm asking for a friend. It's just us here.
No, I have a name which I will reveal, but I'm specifically referring to a friend of ours.
Oh yeah, he was actually on the show.
Yeah. What does he call his dick?
He's the bassist from 10 Pole Drunk.
Yeah.
He refers to his manhood as Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles.
Or googly eyes. He calls his balls googly eyes.
Yeah.
The actual schlong is Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles and his googly eyes.
Yep.
I don't know. Do you have a name?
No, that's actually the one thing that never really kind of crossed my mind to do. You know, I just never really thought about it that way. I was always just like, dude, that's my dick.
It's my dick.
My dick.
It's kind of a name. Yeah, I don't. It was just kind of like I reached a point where I was just kind of having an identity crisis, and I was like, I think I need more self-definition. And
Call it like the octagon.
well, I was kind
Kenneth
of
Noisewater.
I was just staring at it. At one point, I was looking at it through my telescope. That's what I have to do to see the end of it. And
yeah.
I was kind of reflecting on my life, thinking about where I've been and what I've done and who I've done, and I was like, this monument of human triumph, this pinnacle of human male evolution,
Did you thank your father?
deserves a name. No, that guy's never getting shit from me, except for some of my spit on his grave. Yeah, I was staring at my dick for a long time, just kind of looking into the eye, and I was
Those
like,
fish lips.
yeah, I was like, I was just like, what's your name, friend? Where do you come from? Who are you?
All right, spit it out. Let's hear it.
And thus spake Zarathustra, Daryl.
Daryl?
Daryl.
All right. Well, to each their own, I guess.
He just looks like a Daryl.
He looks like a Daryl?
I mean, you've seen it. It looks like a Daryl.
I have never. I don't want to see your dick.
Well, I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know when it's just going to pop out at you. It's like a octopus with its ink.
Well, I'm glad your sweatpants don't have like that
Little flap.
the flap.
Yeah, in the opening. Yeah. They do have this,
Which are very convenient, by the way.
oh my
you
God.
know.
Can we talk about how that's the best invention probably ever?
And that's the other thing. The one most misused invention is the zipper button combination on pants. A lot of guys don't realize, like when you go to take a leak,
Yeah.
you're out, like say you're in the bathroom, you go to urinal. You're supposed to undo, they call it a fly for a reason,
Because flies.
No,
Are
you
attracted?
you unzip your fly, right? Or like they used to have buttons instead of zippers.
Oh God! Don't even get me
you
started
would
on the
leave-
fucking jeans that just have like 5 buttons down
Yeah,
the
dude,
crotch
the
of your
butterfly-
pants. That's the most bullshit thing
That's
ever,
how they always used to be, man.
dude. I would have died back in the day because I had a pair of pants like that once. I remember being like, okay, I have
think
to.
you would
piss.
just wet your pants constantly.
Yeah, and I was like, I had to pee like really bad. And I was like, okay, I'm literally not gonna make it. I'm standing at the toilet and I can't get my goddamn pants off because there's 16 buttons on this fucking thing, and I've got these fat sausage fingers.
But the thing is when you're at the urinal, you can leave your waist button.
Yeah, you can leave the top button open.
And then you just unzip your fly.
The zipper
And
is fine, but when
This is
there's
why your
6
boxers
buttons-
as well have the flap
That's
in it.
too much
Because
maneuvering.
no, you can just that's what they're there for, though.
My little guy can get
they're
lost
there
in there.
for you to just slip your dick out of these little holes
Yeah.
that you have in your clothes.
But then what
So
happens
that way
when you
don't
can't
have
get it back in?
Well, then that's your problem.
You
You can't get it. You can take it out. You can put it back in.
It just seems overly complicated to me. You know what I mean? Like, why not just undo the button, pull it down? Just you give yourself that little bit of breathing room. You yank
Hey, man,
down
to
a little
each their
bit.
own. I mean,
I'm
I
just
do
saying.
it. I do it that way.
Yeah, it seems- it
I'm
seems
not,
like a
I'm
fucking-
not popping my dick out of like a barn door here.
Yeah, it seems like
you
a
know.
James Bond, like fucking through the laser sights, like fucking through the folds. Everybody, let's fucking finagle fucking little bear through and get through. It's like, is that what you call it?
I'll start calling him Little Bear now.
And it's funny too because that's what you also call your dog. So
Yeah.
your dog, your dick, and your podcast persona are all called Little Bear.
Yeah, and
a family
unfortunately, speaking of family name, unfortunately, my mother didn't know about this podcast.
Okay, that's good.
So when I came over for Christmas dinner, just this past Christmas,
Yeah.
she was asking me about like what I've been up to. I said, "Oh, hey, I've been running a podcast with my friend Max here." And she goes, "Oh, that's great. What do you call yourself?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm Little Bear." She goes, "Oh, no way. That's what I call your nephew." So now my 6-month-old nephew is called Little Bear. I am Little Bear, and also my dick is named Little Bear, and
Yeah.
my dog is named Little Bear.
It's the family
So
name.
you're right,
So
it is
if
a
you
family
ever
name.
have a kid, you'll have to name it Little Bear.
I will. I
Yeah.
promise.
All right.
Or LB for short.
LB.
Kind of like LB Johnson, He's a president, dude.
Yeah.
It's a presidential name.
It's the most presidential.
LB.
Kind of continuing with the theme, when I was kind of perusing through the internet, finding questions, one kind of struck me, and maybe we can keep this theme running of like a sexy kind of thing. Maybe we'll, instead of being chill, we'll be like real sexy, talking about like
kind of
dicks and sex,
laying by the fireplace and
bear rug,
bear skin. Oh no, not bear skin.
Human skin rug.
There we go. Max skin rug.
Yeah. And it was kind of thinking about this. I'm a single gentleman. Valentine's Day's coming up. I'm trying to get that. Fucking
get up in there.
Yeah. What's like something that you can compliment a stranger on that's not creepy?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like, what could you be like? Oh, hey, ma'am, nice.
Blank. Fill in the blank.
Fill in her blank. Sexy.
I think the easiest thing to compliment someone on would have to be like hats, beanies, scarves.
Dude,
scarves.
Thank God
gloves.
for the popularization of scarves
and gloves.
Not
dude.
Gloves,
dude. Have you seen? Dude, some people have I've seen some people coming in to work, and they've been wearing these very form-fitting gloves that are they're waterproof. They're warm, so they block the wind, but they also allow you to use your cell phone because they have touch points.
Pads.
Yeah, they have finger pads almost,
And it's like, hey, I like your gloves.
Yeah, dude.
Want to go get some dinner?
I mean, it's no different than complimenting someone on their scarf.
No, scarf is a sexual thing.
To you, because you want to choke them.
No, it's just it's a sexual item. A scarf is
Explain
a sexual
yourself.
thing. I don't have to. Just look at it. Have you ever seen a scarf?
I own multiple scarves.
They're all sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's even you can make scarves sexy. Scarves are just a sexy thing.
Well, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. It's a time of love and peace and goodwill on earth.
Okay.
Valentine's.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Why did we have to get
I thought
sick?
you were talking about the age of Aquarius.
We could have, if we weren't sick, we could have made this our big romance episode. Why didn't we go with that angle?
Well,
Lack of planning,
hindsight's
and pre-pro.
2020,
Yeah. Well, we'll do that next year.
When has complimenting someone on their clothing apparel or clothing choice had gone awry for you, Max?
Oh,
it's
never
at what
not
point
gone
you were
awry.
like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, that's a really nice scarf, and you were gonna go on to say, where did you buy that? I would like to buy it for a friend of mine. But they never gave you the opportunity to finish, and they just immediately took offense to what you said.
Man, I think it was I don't know. There was a girl that I worked with once a long time ago, and I wasn't even interested in her, honestly. But I was just trying to be nice. I was feeling really good that day. You know what? I'm good. I like to spread the love, spread the cheer.
Oh, yeah.
And she had on some, a pretty fucking gnarly belt. I forget exactly what it was, but I remember being cool. And I was just like, hey, nice belt. She's like, really? My belt? You're going to compliment me on my belt? You're not looking at my ass? And basically she just accused me of giving an excuse to look at her fucking butt.
Ogling her ass.
I'm just I've seen better butts on 65-year-old fucking
yeah, I'm not really into fucking pancakes nailed on a wall.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's really the only time. I don't really compliment people very much because I don't think most people deserve it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the best dressed person you'll ever find.
I don't know. I think you got a look going for you.
Yeah, define it.
Homeless chic.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's kind of like
They call that the goodwill chic.
it's kind of like if I didn't know you and I saw you on the street, I'm like, this guy's either gonna jerk off into my face, he's just got it on fucking tap, he can just fucking summon that shit, again, like an octopus, just bleh. Or I would be like, this guy's definitely gonna follow me home, break into my house, and rob me.
Wow, you're so violent about it. You just never assume that I might ask you for directions or from.
You'd be like, hey, can I get directions to your house?
To your
so
house.
I can rob you. That's, I don't know. It's just your vibe that you put out.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Makes me feel really good.
It should. It's kind of the vibe that I give.
Yeah,
I've heard.
I mean, you got
one
a
of violence.
Serious, crazy vibe.
Yeah,
going.
Because I'm crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
I am.
I know. You don't have to keep saying it.
Kill you in your sleep. Anyway.
Anywho.
yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like, this is a weird episode.
Yeah, it's a really low key, chill episode.
Yeah, I mean, let's drop the fuck. Let our hair down. Let's just. You
dude.
know what, dude?
This is like kind of like the time of night when you like just get out of the shower, like you kind of dry off, you throw on a robe, you have nothing on underneath,
Yeah.
you go out into the living room and you just sit on the couch.
We got like 10
You
more
spread
minutes.
your legs.
We got like 10 more minutes before a break. How you doing?
Huh?
What's new with Little Bear?
What's new with me? Dude, I got a PlayStation 4.
Like new?
Like new. And I am so stoked on it.
Yeah.
I have not stopped playing this thing since I got it.
You're playing No Man's Sky, right?
No. I am playing Battlefield 1.
Shit. There is exactly one nerd out of the tens, the listeners we have. There's one fucking nerd out there who just creamed his fucking khakis.
I hope so. Because that game is the shit.
Yeah, you were showing me some footage from it earlier. It looks all right. I'm not a big gamer or a big first-person shooter guy, but it looks fun. If I had the money, I'd do it. Yeah, are you a big gamer?
I used to be, not as much anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm really stoked about this new console and this new game. But give it about a month or so and I'll kind of be done with it and I'll put it aside and I'll just kind of come back to it, you know.
What was like the first game that you ever bought or like played that kind of instilled your love for video games?
Ooh, are you saying like the very first video game I've ever played?
One that you can remember and one that you were like
Ghosts and Goblins for the NES.
That one's actually pretty tight.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I've never played it, but I've seen some stuff, and it's a classic, NES side scroller.
Yep, side scrolling, 16-bit.
Yeah, pretty classic. Yeah, I remember like the time that I kind of fell in love with video games was Metal Gear Solid
Oh, that's
for
good.
the PlayStation 1, the fucking gray box. Yeah, me and my dad used to play that. That was the only time we ever like really bonded over something. That was like, hey, I think he was going to tell me he loved me when we were playing that game, but I think he just forgot.
You can keep telling yourself that. You know what's another fun game? Excuse me. Metal Slug. Have you ever played that? It's a side-scrolling shooter game.
Okay.
And you're basically, it's like Contra, kind of. Except
Contra.
it's not bird's eye view, it's side-scrolling.
Okay.
And
Sounds
you
worse.
just constantly have your finger on the fire button, and you're just taking out waves after waves of enemies. And you can hop into these like weird augmented tank things that if you get enough kills, one of these things will appear. And you can just like, next thing you know, you're shooting like hundreds of missiles in every direction and people are just falling out of the sky trying to attack you. And it's the biggest waste. Yeah. Like growing up, going to arcades, there'd be like 25 cents for a credit, right?
Yeah.
You would just be you would just have a feeder hooked up to a belt, and you're just pumping quarters into this machine because you're dying every 3 feet. You don't even have a chance. Like before you even get your finger on the fire button, you're dead.
Man, old games are fucking classic, dude. Honestly, they don't make them like they used to.
No.
Now it's all lies and deceit and mistrust.
Downloadable content.
Well,
which, dude, can I talk about that for a second?
Let's talk about some DLC.
Since I got this new PlayStation.
Hey, man, what else are we going to talk about? We got half an hour left to kill.
So since I got this new PlayStation, the only game I got with it, because it was a bundle package, right? It was one game plus the console with one controller.
I think that game was Battlefield
1. And I'm not complaining about the game. I love the game. It's super fun. But
feel free to sponsor us.
What I don't love about it is when you're playing online and you play with other people, the kind of the point of the game is the more kills you get, it awards you points, or what they call war bonds. And so you use these points in the menu to upgrade your character so you can buy new weapons, grenades.
Like any classic.
Yeah, like basically any
FPS
classic shooter,
system,
you can upgrade your character. But what EA Games did is they released downloadable packages that you pay money for.
Real greenbacks.
You pay actual money for these packages. So instead of playing the game like you're supposed to and earning points, You can just pay $45. Shortcut it. And they actually call it that. They're not even lying to you about it. They say it right there on the package. Shortcut kit. And it'll give you all the guns, armor, any weapon, grenade, skins, basically things that you're supposed to earn. And you would feel great about
earning it. I finally did it. I finally killed 2,000 Nazis.
Right? Like, hey man, I feel great. I finally did this. No, I paid $45 and I got all this. So now it's like when I'm playing online, I'm playing and it sets you with people amongst your own skill set, right? Apparently people in my skill set that have just apparently got this game too have like all the best weapons already. And I'm like, how the hell? Oh, that's right. They paid $45. I'm like, I could do that, but I just don't want to. I don't want
Little Bear doesn't ride dirty.
No, dude. I it's just like, if you want to do that, go for it. I'm not gonna dog you for it.
You are.
Because I mean, I am.
You just spent the last 5 minutes talking shit. You're like, I'm not gonna look. If you want to pay money, I'm not gonna make fun of you, but fuck you.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Like, if you can't just sit down and play the game without being like, oh man, I fucking need this. It's like, dude, I played all day before I came over here.
Yeah.
And I had the basic ass weapons, just slaughtering fools with these things. And then I would kill them. They would drop their fancy gun. And all I have to do is walk up to you and pick up your weapon.
Yeah.
The weapon you paid $45 for, I got for free now. Because I killed you with the weapon that the game started me with. How great does that make you feel to know that you paid money to get killed by someone with a basic weapon?
That's why I don't play online. It gets too messy.
Dude, if you want a messy game, join in.
I don't know. I really like one of my favorite games to play with my friends is Solitaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you ever played gin rummy?
I drink gin and rum.
Gin rummy.
Yeah, I think so. Once or twice.
It's a good game. If you want like a good group card game, gin rummy it's pretty good. It can get like pretty fast pace.
I prefer Solitaire. It's much more my speed socially.
Yeah, being alone in your room.
You don't have to be alone to play Solitaire.
They call it Solitaire
because you play it by yourself. But you can be like in the airport, in the mall, at a funeral, and you can play
amongst
Solitaire.
other people.
Amongst other people, you make people watch. Here's what you do. Here's my thing is I'm like, I've been studying Magic, and I was like, oh, let me see. So I go, okay, I'm going to lay out these 7 cards, each of a ascending deck count, and then I just play a game of Solitaire for like 40 minutes while they wait for the trick. And then afterwards I say, I just made you travel through time.
That's good, Max.
It's worked.
Have you actually gotten people with that trick?
All the time. I do it pretty much every weekend. I go to the nursing home and I do it.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Like when, everybody's like all Alzheimer'd out and shit. And I'm just like, hey.
You got to make sure you go after they dish out the round of medication.
Oh, yeah. And then like fucking old ass Edward just like, huh? Huh? And it's like, yeah, you're dead, old man. I just wasted 40 minutes of your still precious life. I'm sucking away your life force and your happiness. Well, I think on that note, maybe we should take a break. Try to figure out what we're going to do for the next half hour because we're only halfway through our episode.
Oh, so God damn it.
We'll be enthusiastically right back. Thanks for sticking around.
See ya.
We're back.
So enthusiastic about it.
We're here. We're still here.
Still.
Everything's here. It's all the same.
Yep. Nothing changes.
Well, we know that for a fact because we're still fucking sick.
Yep.
This is becoming like a habit on the show.
Yeah. It's stopped being cool by like day 2.
It stopped being funny. Like when we were first sick, it was like, oh, we're sick. Let's like do a fun episode of the show. And now it's just like, we're sick.
Seriously, dude, we're still sick.
Am I dying? Do I have cancer? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hey, thanks for listening this far if you made it.
Right. Thank you very much.
This episode's for you. All of the late night fucking drinkers and tokers and like
late night
smokers
tokers
and jokers. Yeah, this is a special episode. I think let's get into some real deep shit.
Okay, what's deep for Max?
What's like the choicest late night snack? Like you're in bed, right?
Okay.
You can't sleep, or you're like kind of in and out of sleep, and you get to the point where you're like, fuck it, I'm going to the fridge. You go in, you open up your fridge, and this catches your eye. What is it?
Cold pizza.
Cold pizza?
Cold pizza.
Cold pizza. Cold pizza?
Yeah, dude.
What kind of pizza?
Usually
doesn't have to be like a place, just like
no. Yeah,
flavor.
I know what you're saying. Usually my go-to would be like red sauce, pepperoni,
Yeah.
olives.
Olives on your pizza?
Yeah, dude, black olives.
Sacrilege. I'd eat a cheese pizza before I eat pizza with olives.
A cheese pizza?
Pizza.
What's wrong with cheese pizza?
Nothing's wrong with cheese pizza, but I would eat that a million times before I added olives to it.
Dude, olives are dank.
Olives are like the devil's nipples.
No, dude. You just crack open a can of black olives and just like eat those things by the handfuls. That's so good.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Even more so than I already am. Oh my god. Okay, what else? What's like the perfect pizza for you then? What's like the right toppings?
Dude. Okay, chicken, bacon, red onions, and white sauce on a thin crust.
Absolutely. Alfredo sauce on pizza is easily one of the best things to happen to pizza.
Dude, chicken, bacon, white sauce on a thin crust is...
What about shrimp
Shrimp?
on a pizza?
I can't say I've ever had shrimp on a pizza.
Oh, dude. You just wait. I'm about to blow your mind. You know, growing up, my dad, he had a thing he was very proud of. He called it ghetto pizza.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been susceptible to ghetto pizza, but like you go and you get like those shitty like $4 Tombstone pizzas.
Okay.
Which are not like shitty pizza, but like, you know, when you
It's
get
no
like
DiGiorno.
yeah, or like the Freshetta or whatever the fuck they're called. They come in the green box. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you get the Tombstones that just have like the plastic wrap and the cardboard. It's a step up above like those square pizza boxes that they have, like the Chef one, Chef Tostitos or whatever. Yeah, you get a Tombstone pizza. You get like a cheese pizza or pepperoni. It doesn't really matter because there's only like two flavors of that fucking thing.
They taste the same anyway.
And you throw ground beef, like cooked obviously, and slices of American cheese on top of it.
Oh, dude, I've totally done that.
Ghetto pizza, my man.
I've done that.
We had ghetto pizza many a times in my youth.
Doctor it up a little bit. Yeah, dude.
No, dude, I'm telling you, like good pizza is like, you can go I'll keep it simple, keep it classic. Marinara sauce, cheese, bell peppers,
Gross.
pineapple,
All right, no qualms.
and you know you can even do ham or pepperoni. Doesn't really matter. Pastrami's good on pizza.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
I'm from the South, man. We
Yeah,
do
some
pizza
weird
right.
ass combinations.
Shrimp,
Shrimp and pastrami.
shrimp pastrami, and that cheesy ragu sauce.
A what?
You know the ragu sauce, like the spaghetti sauce that comes in those fucking cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like one that's all cheese.
So it's like
instead of-
cheese mixed in the sauce.
So instead of marinara sauce, it's just a cheese sauce, like liquid cheese sauce.
Gross, dude.
Actually, that sounds kind of dope, right?
You might as well like go to 7-Eleven when they have like the nacho kiosk, you know?
Oh.
And just like take your pizza and just pump liquid fucking nacho cheese all over your pizza.
It doesn't sound good to you.
If it was like a taco style pizza, maybe.
But what if it's just like a regular cheese pizza?
No.
No,
It's not jiving, dude.
I think you're holding on.
What
to
about
some
deep
stuff.
dish? Do you like deep dish pizzas?
Yeah, thicker the crust, the better.
Gross.
Like brick oven.
Shame on you.
Dude, okay. No, here's the thing, though. And my ex,
That's a casserole at that point, dude.
super into thin crust pizza. So I ate a lot of thin crust pizza. And I did learn to like it, but it has a time and a place.
I agree.
California Pizza Kitchen, They do thin crust right. Anybody else can go fuck themselves. It's like eating cardboard. Deep dish is where it's at.
No, deep dish is not where it's at.
Deep dish is that's pizza. Deep dish is pizza. Thin crust is specialty pizza. Deep dish just is pizza defined.
Okay, how deep do you define a deep dish pizza?
Anything smaller, anything that's not deeper than 4 inches is not deep dish.
Okay, so you're talking like something like this. For people that can't see me, I'm holding my hands in a C shape, and my fingers are about 3 to 4 inches apart.
Yeah.
Is that how deep that pizza needs to be for you to be deep dish?
To start considering it deep dish, yeah.
Okay, so I would agree with you there. What about, like, how do you feel about, like, pan pizza? Like hand-tossed pan pizza. Not thin crust, just...
If it's not made by a robot, it's not being made right. That's all I'll say.
All right, well...
Pizza's not a human...
Very, very presidential response.
Look,
Very baby... That's a very baby hands response of you.
Look, there's a lot of bad dudes making a lot of bad, quote-unquote, bad pizza, okay? But here's the thing about pizza that nobody understands. There is no other food on the planet that is made up of a combination of ingredients that aren't actually mixed together and is a perfect unison of things that has become something else. Fuck.
Yeah, I got you there.
Burritos are a separate thing. Okay, other than burritos, pizza is the only thing that's like, okay, we're going to take dough, we're going to take cheese, and we're going to take marinara sauce. We're not going to mix it up in anything. We're not going to make a fucking calzone. We're going to make a pizza. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the bread. I'm going to throw this fucking sauce on it. I'm going to melt this cheese on it. There you go. Beautiful.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
You're getting me hungry again. That sounds amazing.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is like pizza is a spiritual thing. And if the hit...
Dude, a highly debated topic, by the way, too. I mean,
that's why we're talking about it.
People lose their shit over pizza.
You should be passionate about pizza. Passion for pizza. If the hit 2007 Will Smith movie, also starring Shia LaBeouf, I, Robot, taught me anything, it's that man cannot do half of what a robot does. Will Smith says in the movie, can a robot write a symphony? Yes. Can a robot build a chair? Yes. Does a robot have a soul? Yes. Pizza needs soul.
Okay.
So if a robot doesn't make my pizza, I don't want it.
Wow. That's pretty deep.
Yeah, deep dish.
Deep for Max, man. I always thought you were a pretty shallow dude.
I like I'm shallow on everything else. I take my deep dish pizza very deeply.
Deep as your deep dish pizza.
Deep as my deep dish pizza goes. Maybe we should call the episode that.
Deep dish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just deep. I think that, deep dish is good. Yeah, okay. Well, let's talk about burritos.
Okay, what about burritos?
Let's be like, man, somebody who's high and has $0 right now is just like crying. Yeah, what's a good burrito?
A good burrito?
Yeah. What makes a good burrito?
Like my go-to, I would have to say, would be like shredded chicken, Spanish rice, pinto beans, cilantro, guacamole, pico de gallo, and shredded lettuce and shredded cheese.
I agree.
With maybe a little bit of sour cream.
Yeah. I mean, you could also, the nice thing about burritos is that it matches pizza in its simplicity.
Yeah.
You could just do beans, cheese, and that can be it.
Yeah, that can actually sounds really good too. Beans and cheese,
and then like some sour cream, maybe some ranch. Are you a ranch guy?
No, what? Are you a ranch guy? You just ruined the whole burrito topic.
Wait, are you a ranch on pizza guy?
No,
ranch. Are you a ranch guy at all?
Not really. Ranch has its time and its place, and it's
pizza.
Not on fucking pizza, and it's not with burritos.
Have you ever had ranch on pizza?
You know, when in Hawaii, like I said in past episodes, I grew up in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Ranch was not a thing at all.
And
I moved up here,
yeah,
and I just saw all these white kids dumping gallons of ranch over everything. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with everyone? What is your sick obsession with mayonnaise and ranch?
Mayonnaise I've never gotten. Ranch, however, I have developed quite a fondness for. And it's interesting because when I was growing up, right, you know, every now and then my folks would make dinner and my mom would make like chicken, you know, chicken breast. We'd sit around, it'd be chicken, rice, and green beans. That's it. And my dad would just scour his meal with spice after spice. You know, he'd have the fucking pepperoni sauce. He'd have fucking all kinds of shit. And I'm just like, Dad, why do you need so much stuff? This tastes fine. You know, he'd fucking salt and pepper his rice, salted his popcorn. I never got this shit. He always would say, like, as you get older, your taste buds lose their fucking their strength. So I have to just pound this shit so I can actually feel something. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm about the same age that he was, yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, it's true.
I need more flavor going on.
That's very true. They say your taste buds do kind of dwindle down as you do get older.
All right, Dad, you were right about one thing.
A lot of that is contributed to smoking and drinking.
He was a heavy smoker.
Yeah.
And
so, especially with smokers, your taste buds, that's why you see a lot of smokers, they're always putting extra flavoring on their food because their taste buds have been damaged or at least hindered in some way because of the smoking.
Damn, spreading some education.
Yeah.
But, topic at hand, ranch.
Disgusting.
I can't, like, okay.
I mean, it's not disgusting. It's just not my preferred go-to. Like, if someone was like, hey, would you like this nice herbal dressing or would you like some ranch dressing? I'd be like, please give me the herbal and get that ranch shit out of my face.
I'm not really a big fan of dressing on salad.
You like eating raw, dry greens?
I'm okay with that. Yeah, give me some spinach, some bell peppers.
Again with the bell peppers.
Dude, bell peppers are the most
with you?
Dude, I put bell peppers on my eggs. I put bell peppers in my pizza. I put bell peppers in my smoothies. It's a whole thing.
Gross.
You've never had a bell pepper and berry smoothie?
No.
I
just don't like. I don't know.
So you don't like ranch and you don't like bell peppers?
No.
What are you trying to tell us?
I don't know. What am I trying to tell you? Tell me what I'm trying to tell you, Freud.
Well, maybe the bell peppers symbolize your dwindling masculinity.
Okay.
As each second goes by, you find yourself constantly reflecting and facing your own mortality. You're becoming an own almost caricature of yourself and your fleeting youth.
Oh man.
And so the bell peppers just kind of represent a time maybe when they remind you of the Hawaiian island state fruit, the pineapple. So they remind you of a time in your life, the last time in your life that you were truly happy. And
That's
so
a long time ago.
Yeah. And seeing them just remind you that you're never going to be happy again.
Well, I figured that out by myself a long time ago.
And the ranch, I think your taste buds are fucked up. I think we should get you a tongue lobotomy.
Dude.
Get some shit changed in your head so you enjoy ranch. Ranch on popcorn, dude.
Gross.
Ranch and chili.
No.
I've never done that one myself.
Chili is fine the way it... Dude, okay, so another thing, like when I moved up here,
yeah,
I saw people putting like globs of mayonnaise in their chili.
No,
have you ever seen that?
Okay, I got you beat though. Have you ever seen the thing that's like My Strange Addiction or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
That show? Yeah. They had one where this chick bought like this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle head. She spent like her life savings on. She lived with her parents. She was like 33. Not that there's anything wrong with living with your parents. I'm just explaining her situation. She has a job at a factory. She takes pretty much every cent of her job that she makes and she spends it on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like vintage, real quality stuff, right? Which is like, cool, you got a hobby, whatever. This chick is like, I'm going to live like a turtle. I'm going to eat like a turtle. So she orders pizza from like Domino's, and then she puts mayonnaise on the pizza. Globs of mayonnaise.
Gross.
I will show you the video after we finish this episode. I was like, this can't be real. This can't be happening to me. Like, yeah, you can put I can't do the mayonnaise in the fucking chili.
No.
Mayonnaise really shouldn't go anywhere.
Dude, mayonnaise has, again, a time and a place. Mayonnaise is...
Do you do mayonnaise on hot dog buns? That's an old
Like for
street
eating
trick.
a hot dog?
Yeah, you take mayonnaise and you kind of slather it on the inside of the bun.
Okay.
Add your cheese, some mustard. That's the thing my dad used to do.
No, that's weird.
You put ranch on the inside of the hot dog buns.
No. No.
You just like everything dry.
Dude, you take your hot dog bun, you fucking put a dog in there, and you put maybe a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard, or sriracha. Sriracha's excellent.
Ketchup
on a hot
fucking
dog.
sucks. And if you mix ketchup and mustard, you're a goddamn deviant.
I do it all the
Oh
time.
my god, you disgusting fucking animal.
Either that
You'll eat ketch turd, but you won't fucking have ranch?
yeah, because ketchup is amazing.
Ketchup is okay. No, ketchup is not amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Mustard's dope as fuck, but ketchup is not anywhere.
Yeah, ketchup is good.
No.
So you do like a little ketchup sriracha mix.
Let me guess, you put
Or-
ketchup on your fucking pizza too.
No, but I have done that. It was okay. It wasn't the best thing, but
Too much red.
no. But what's really good, especially up here in the Northwest, it's a quite common thing. If you find any hot dog street vendor, is the oh man, I'm forgetting the words. They're like sweated onions. You know, they're like onions that have just been sautéing for like hours, right?
Yeah.
So they're just basically goop, translucent goop.
Oh man, yeah.
And so they take cream cheese and they like coat the inside of your hot dog bun.
Oh
They put your hot dog in there, and then they top it with these caramelized onions.
no, that's such a bad thing of flavor. Okay,
No, it's the best flavor ever.
I once knew a guy who on his sandwiches would put like avocado and like horseradish and cranberry sauce,
That's foul.
That's
That's a
foul.
horrible combination.
or like mustard and cranberry. Like maybe I'm not remembering how cranberries taste, or maybe they just taste differently all over the place. But like that's wrong. You can't do that.
Yeah,
you can't mix horseradish and cranberry, or horseradish and avocado, or cranberry and avocado.
maybe they enjoy the sweet and spicy combination.
No, that's not a sweetened. This isn't fucking Szechuan chicken, Mr. fucking Golden Dragon time. This is fucking eat a goddamn sandwich like an American time.
All right, maybe it's.
I'm just saying it's foul. It's wrong. Those like you sweet and sour, cool. Put some jelly on some fucking saltines and you're good to go. You know what I mean?
That's not sweet or sour because saltines aren't sour; they're just salty.
Every
Hence the
saltine,
name.
every saltine I've ever had has been sour.
Maybe you should stop leaving them in your cupboard
It's like
for so
eating
long.
a warhead. Okay, or like how about jam on some Sour Patch Kids, sweet and sour. There you go.
That actually sounds okay.
Oh god, I can't. I'm not a big candy guy, but what I'm saying is that it's just wrong. Sandwiches are meant to be simple, elegant, and quickly executed.
Well, that's kind of the thing now, especially, dude. I don't know. Well, I don't know if you have noticed or not, but there was a trend for a while. Restaurants, bars, different areas just going crazy with Bloody Marys. Have you seen this, or have you heard of this craze at all?
Have you heard about this?
Have you heard about this?
Kind of. I think I might have
It's-
heard whisperings.
It's insane. Like they are literally putting an entire meal on top of the glass.
yeah,
you
where
know,
they do,
so
it's
like,
like a shish kebab kind of deal.
yeah, so they're kebabbing fucking whole burgers and hot dogs
Yeah.
and onion rings and fucking mozzarella sticks on top of this Bloody Mary, and it's like, dude, I asked for a drink, you know? Like,
There's a drink underneath all this fucking shit.
yeah, it's like I don't want any of that. And plus Bloody Marys are disgusting anyway. Like tomato juice and vodka. First off, I'm not a big tomato guy anyway, so
You don't like
drinking
tomato
tomatoes.
soup?
Tomato soup and a grilled cheese is good.
Tomato soup,
Tomato
and
soup,
saltines.
grilled cheese, and a weak cup of tea. That is the best fucking lunch ever.
Yeah, dude. Best hangover cure. Best sick cure.
But
pick me up.
tomato juice and vodka are two things that should never, ever go together. And then on top of that, now they're throwing in like Tabasco sauce,
And-
Worcestershire sauce.
my God.
Fucking raw eggs, like whatever else people are like, oh, try this. This is fucking crazy. This goes in a Bloody Mary. And it's like, no, none of that belongs in a glass together. And then they wonder why 20 minutes later, they're like, oh man, I don't feel too hot. Like maybe it was something I ate yesterday. No, maybe it was something you drank like 10 minutes ago, you know?
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. I forget who exactly said, but it said America is defined by its excess. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to keep going and going and going and going and going until we implode. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Pizza's dope, though.
I love pizza.
We can agree on that. I think it's going to call it for our show.
Yeah.
We did a whole hour.
Well, basically a whole hour.
Yeah, after when we throw all the advertisements in and
that's very
the
true.
Music, intros and outros,
so
we can edit it in post. We'll slow it down.
So let me just say this again for those of you at home. Make sure you check out our new website,
dishgodscast.com. Not at anything, not dot something .com. www.dishgodscast.com. Yeah, you can find a whole bunch of cool shit there. We're going to be adding a bunch of new stuff to it. If you have any ideas,
it is a work in progress.
Keep them to yourself. This is our fucking thing.
This is our thing. We don't care about your opinions.
Yeah, but check it out. You can write us hate mail. We'll read it on the show.
Please do.
You can write us love letters. We'll read them on the show. You can send nudes. Whatever you want to do, it's going to be on the site.
Yeah.
So just take a look and hopefully you like it. It's going to be our home.
Tell your friends. Make sure to check us out on Google Play.
Yeah, and if your friend says that you sent them, we'll shout you guys out. We're just trying to get more fucking listeners. Can you guys just
that's all we want. Make sure to share us.
Give and take. Give and take.
You know, we do a lot of giving, or we do a lot of taking.
We're pretty much all
giving.
Take right now.
Yeah, we're all take. We do a little bit of give.
Yeah. This episode's all take.
We did some giving for Help Simber.
Yeah. That was our give. Now we're taking.
Yeah, it's our turn to take now.
You guys can give a little bit. And if you do give, we will then give unto you shit that's kind of useless and worthless. But, thanks for being on this ride with us.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, if you made it this far, we're going to reveal a secret, I guess.
Yeah, next week.
Little thing.
Easter eggs here and there.
Easter egg, because you know what? I doubt anybody's listening past this point, so we could just say whatever we want.
Yeah, Max likes ladyboys.
I'm a sociopath.
Easy, Dennis.
I am.
All right. Well, I think
I'm a sociopath. I don't feel.
On that note, I think this is going to wrap up this week's episode of Dish Gods.
Thank you for listening. If you are still listening after our outburst there,
your outburst.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a return to form in our regular scheduled programming.
We will be
next
back
week.
Extra hot, extra hot, ready.
Yeah, all the shit that we wanted to talk about this week, but we just didn't feel like we were prepared for. I have a feeling in my bones more shit's gonna happen. It's gonna get crazy. So stay tuned, and we will keep you guys updated because we are here to dish on anything and
everything.
Thanks for sticking around. My name's Max.
I am Little Bear,
and we'll see you next week.
Adios.